What's up YouTube, it's Neo-Spacian Migz, back again with another deck profile. This time it's PRIMITE Metalmorph, that's right. You're thinking, how was I able to mix this deck? Well, it's a little bit of Metalmorph, a little bit of PRIMITE, and a whole lot of Red-Eyes. Red-Eyes I think right now is the best deck to use with PRIMITE, just because, you know, there's a lot of Red-Eye support that we can use, especially with normal monsters. But without further ado, let's get right into the deck profile. And again, if you like my content, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let's start off with the monsters. For the monsters, we start off with 2 Metal Illusionist. Increase this card's level by 4 during your opponent's turn only. You can only use each of the following effects of Metal Illusionist once per turn. If this card's no more special summon, you can set 1 Metalmorph trap from your deck. Then, if Max Metalmorph is in your graveyard, you can draw a card. You can declare 1 other monster type. This card becomes that type until the end of your opponent's turn. So, this either becomes a dragon or a fiend. So you can summon the Metal Zoa X or the Red-Eyes. And it also lets you set trap directly from your deck, so they cannot get ashed, but it can get Veilered and Impervious, stuff like that. But it's a nice bait. And on your opponent turns, it becomes level 5, so you can activate the Metamorph effect. I like to play 2 because, you know, it's a nice normal summon in the deck. Then I play double Metal Zoa X. Cannot be normal summon or set, must first be special summon with Max Metamorph. That was activated by tributing 1 level 5 or higher fiend monster. You can reveal this card in your hand, set 1 Metamorph trap from your deck, and if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. You can only activate this effect of Metal Zoa X once per turn. Twice per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect or spell card or effect, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. So, if you have Raiders on the field, you can negate, and this gets to pop 2 monsters, which is nice. You get rid of problem cards, and it becomes 3400 with Max Metamorph equipped. Then of course, double Red-Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. I had to play 2. It's a Metamorph deck, so I want to have as many copies as possible. Then double Zoa the Fiendish Beast. If your opponent controls a monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. You can only use each of the following effects of Zoa the Fiendish Beast once per turn. If this card's in your hand, you can special summon this card in defense position. Then if Max Metamorph is not in your graveyard, your opponent can special summon 1 monster from their hand. During your main phase, you can set up Metamorph trap from your deck. So I'm conflicted about this card. Why give it the condition that if you don't have Max Metamorph in the graveyard, your opponent can summon something? There's so many cards that can just summon themselves if your opponent controls a monster. Kashtira. All the Kashtira Unicorn Ephemeral, you can just summon it. If you control no monsters, you can just summon it. Why didn't you just do that, Konami? I don't understand why you have to put that restriction that it lets your opponent summon a monster. Like, I don't get it. Maybe it's because the only thing I'm thinking of is if you open 2, you special 1, they summon a monster, and then you can summon the other one, and then go into a rank 7. But yeah, I'm not sure why they put that restriction. It's not needed, but I play 2 just because, you know, it's a Metamorph deck, and it's a dark, and it's a level 7 at the end of the day. I play double Red-Eyes Meteor Black Dragon. I play normal Red-Eyes in the deck. That's for the PRIMITE engine, so I figured 2 of these is good to get a free body on board. And I play 1 PRIMITE Imperial Dragon. Cannot be normal summoned except by tributing 1 normal monster, but can be normal set. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can reveal this card in your hand immediately after this effect resolves. Normal summon 1 PRIMITE monster. You can only use this effect of PRIMITE Imperial Dragon once per turn. If this card's tribute summoned, you can apply these effects in sequence. Negate all the face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same type and attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard. So we have Dragon and Fiend and Dark. So that's what we're going after. There's a lot of Darks in there. But the effect negate is nice. I only like to play 1 because I think 1 is enough because you can search it with PRIMITE Lordy Load. Then I play triple Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Again, this is the main engine for PRIMITE. So I play 3. Then you're gonna think I'm crazy here. Then I play 1 Summon Skull. Yeah. The reason I play Summon Skull is because it's a fiend, number 1, and it's another PRIMITE target. So just in case I run out of Red-Eyes, I have Summon Skull, and it's a 25 body. At the end of the day, it can get over a lot of stuff in 1 tribute. But it's a dark, so that also helps us. But again, it's just Metamorph target in case I don't draw the Zoa or the Illusionist. Then triple Ash Blossom, enjoy spring. Then double Drill and Lockbird to round out the monsters. Now let's move on to the spells. For the spells, I play triple Allure of Darkness. Basically everything in the deck is dark. Easy draw power. Then I play triple Incoming Machine. This literally searches my entire deck, and it's not once per turn. So if I draw open all 3, I can activate all 3, which is nice. Then, as I mentioned, triple PRIMITE Lordly Load. You know, I can summon Skull or Red Eyes from the deck, and it searches my Primite cards. Then I play double Primite Drill Beam. This card, if I have a Primite card or normal monster in my hand or field, I can target a card on the field and negate it and banish it, which is nice. Then if I have a Primite monster, I can set it again on my side of the field. Then also double Primite Roar. Pay 2,000 life points, declare a normal monster, either Red Eyes or Summon Skull, and special summon it. Then if an opponent normal summons a monster, I can banish it and then target a normal monster that I control in my graveyard and banish one monster with attack less than that monster. So you know, I have 2, so yeah. Then 1 Called by the Grave and 1 Red Eyes Fusion, because we do play a couple Red Eyes Fusions in here. Now let's move on to the traps. For the traps, we play 1 Time Engine and double Max Metalmorph. Time Engine, this card's always treated as a Metalmorph card. I just love the artwork. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, target 1 of those monsters, special summon it. Then if you special summon a level 5 or higher machine monster by this effect and have Metalmorph trapped in your field or in graveyard except this card on the field, you can apply this effect. Destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to that special summon monster's original attack. So somehow, if somehow they get over your max Metalmorph, you can just bring back that monster, the Metal Zoa or the Red Eyes, and then you just destroy the field because max Metalmorph will be in your graveyard. And I play 2 max Metalmorphs because now we have 2 Metalmorph monsters, so 1 for each of them. Then to round it off, triple Imperm. Let's move on to the extra deck. For the XZs, I play 1 Volofrengis, the Darkest Dragon Doom Rider, 1 Big Eye, and 1 Blazer Supreme Ruler of all Dragons, just rank 7s. This is a quick play. This one, once per turn, you can detach 2 materials for this card, target 1 face-up card in the field, and destroy it. And if you destroy a monster, you can make 1 face-up monster you control gain attack equal to the destroyed monster's original level or rank times 300 until the end of the next turn. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. It's a quick effect if you have a dragon monster's material. All my level 7s are dragon, which is nice. Y'all already know what Supreme Rule of Dragons and number 11 do. And because this is a Red Eyes deck, obviously triple Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Then to round up the XZs, 1 Super Typhon and 1 AA Zeus. For the links, 1 Relinquished Anima, 1 Hieratic Seal, and 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, and 1 Access Code Talker. Now for the Red Eyes Fusions, I play 1 Meteor Black Comet Dragon and Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. 1 level 6 Archfiend normal monster and 1 Red Eyes normal monster. Red Eyes and Summon Skull. You can only special summon Archfiend Black Skull Dragon once per turn. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. If damage calculation is performed involving the fusion summon card, at the end of the battle phase, you can target 1 Red Eyes normal monster in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack in the graveyard, then shuffle it into the deck. So this can end games, and my opponent cannot activate anything without declaring attack. And then Meteor Black Comet Dragon is just a nice body, and when I summon it, I can dump the Metalmorph Red Eyes and do big damage because, you know, the Metalmorph Red Eyes can be summoned from the graveyard as well. Now let's move on to the side deck. Side deck's pretty standard, triple Nibiru. Then I played the Bestials, Magmanute, Druid Worm, and Saronir. I felt like these, especially, we needed a boost, you know, to get rid of our opponent's stuff, and then we can go into Dragon Link plays as well. Then 1 Shifter, because we play triple Cross Out Designator. Just a good card overall. Then triple Dark Ruler no more. I've played this over Droplet because I feel like we cannot OTK, so we can just get rid of their board and then set up our board. Then to round up the extra deck, double Ghost Mourner, Moon and Chill. I figure the more negates we have, the better. But yeah, let's get into some combos. Alright, here we are. Let's draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a decent hand. Let's activate Primite Lordly Load. Activate its effect. Searching Primite Roar, activate Primite Roar, calling Red Eyes, special summon Red Eyes, we pay 2,000. Then here we're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Metal Illusionist, activating its effect to set the Max Metalmorph Trap. Then here we're gonna go ahead and activate Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon to send this to special this. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Zoa the Fiendish Beast, special summon it. Unfortunately, our opponent will get to special summon a monster, but if they summon something, we have Primite Drill Beam to take care of that. So then I could activate Zoa the Fiendish Beast effect as well. And we are going to go ahead and set the Time Engine so they don't mess with us, you know what I mean? So here, I'm going to go ahead and overlay these two to summon Red Eyes Flare Metal. I'm going to activate Red Eyes Flare Metal to summon this. Then I'm going to overlay the other one to summon this Flare Metal. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate its effect one more time to special summon this Red Eyes. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and activate Metal Illusionist effect to make it Dragon. So I'm going to link to summon Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate PRIMITE Reload to call Red Eyes to special summon it again. Then I can set the PRIMITE Drill Beam, and then I can pass. So here, now I want to, they say they normal summon something. You PRIMITE Roar, you banish it. Then, that's one. Then they do another thing. You can PRIMITE Drill Beam. You negate it and banish. That's 2 negates. And they've already taken 2,000 for 2 negates. So after you use your Drill Beam, you want to do your max Metalmorph to summon the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. Right? So then they activate something. That's 3 negates. So that's 3,000. Then 4,000, the Hieratic Seal. Then if you wanted to, you could either special summon the PRIMITE Imperial Dragon. So if they don't get over, you can set the Drill Beam the next turn. Or you can summon another Red Eyes from the deck. So let's just go ahead and summon another Red Eyes from the deck. And again, remember, if they get rid of any of your monsters, you have the Time Engine to come back. Now let's draw Red Eyes Fusion. That is crazy. So here what you can do is you can activate Red Eyes Fusion. You can send the Red Eyes and the Summon Skull. To summon the Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. So now, here, you can enter your battle phase. This is 38, this is 32, this is 28, and this is 28, and that should be game because they've taken 4,000 damage already. And if that's not enough, you can always go quick effect, Red Eyes to special summon the Red Eyes in battle phase, attack again, and then at the end phase, after damage calculation, you take your Red Eyes and you shuffle it back, and then they do 2,400 damage. But again, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I mean, I know I've said that a lot, but just the fact that I'm using Archfiend Black Skull Dragon and Summon Skull in a deck in 2024 is just so awesome. Everybody wrote these cards off, but now because of PRIMITE, normal monsters are coming back, and it's awesome. And the Metalmorph cards, they're going to get more future support as well. So I'm looking forward to that. But as of now, a standalone Metalmorph deck is not playable. But with these cards, you know, do it again. And then let me shuffle this again just to see what we would draw the next turn. Right, you draw Imperm. That's fine. But again, anyway, it's just, you know, I love using these cards just because... don't get me wrong, competitive is fun and all, but you have the most fun in a casual duel where you can use your favorite cards against your friends. You know what I mean? And like, I would, you know, I might take this to a tournament just to mess around and see how it does. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I take this to a tourney and just see how it does, or maybe I'll do a poll which variant I should take to locals, which Red Eyes variant. But again, I'm just doing this for fun. I have so much fun. I love the Red Eyes archetype, and the Max Metalmorph stuff gives it great support too. But again, if you like my content, please comment, like, subscribe. It's Neo-Spacian Migz signing off. Thanks again.